Well, it's the end of another year, 2025, and we're halfway through another decade. It's been a really emotional year for a number of reasons, and for model making, it's been incredible. During the course of this video, we're going to talk about what I've loved this year. Models, personal life, and I guess just everything YouTube and modelling. We'll also talk about some of the more challenging things this year, and I guess I'll open up a little bit about things that have really impacted me this year. And then, well, we'll look at what's coming up next year. Hey guys, it's model making time, and I'm Ms. Modeler. If you're new here, then make sure to subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with my latest and greatest videos. I do live streams as well, so make sure you subscribe to be notified of every new video and stream. And make sure to like the video too, it really helps in the algorithm, and you can hype the video. I think that's still on just mobile for now. And leave a comment down below. What are you proud of that you've built this year, 2025? I got some fantastic models done this year, things that I'm so proud of. I built Concord in 1/72 scale, like it's in my attic, and I've actually just coincidentally had to go up into my attic, and it doesn't look great on the British Airways side. The stripe all the way along the side, I remember it didn't go how it was meant to, and I just gave up on it, and the white primer looked awful, and I wish I hadn't have used the Halford stuff, and there were so many things that went wrong with it. But you know what? I'm so proud that I just did it. I did a kit that everyone said was awful, that I really struggled with multiple times, that all the comments say, actually, yeah, this is a horrible kit, and you did okay. And do you know what? I am proud. I am so proud of myself for just doing it, because that is the hardest challenge half the time. And hey, when it's the front side, it looks okay. At some point, it's going to be hanging from a ceiling, but I haven't got to that point yet. I need to buy a ladder, but it will be there at some point, alongside that B36 that we'll talk about later. I built a Pegasus kit as well, which I don't know if many of you realise, like, that's a big step for me. They are much harder kits, they have written instructions, and they are just so different to what I would normally build, and I enjoyed it. I've also started magnetizing on my props, which, hello, game changer. Like, oh my god, that has saved me so many times when the cats have attacked a model. Just prop breaks off instead of shattering. Brilliant. So happy I started doing that. Oh, and can we talk about what is perhaps one of my favorite models I made this year? The Tucano. God, that thing looks so nice. Don't get me wrong, it could have looked better, but considering the challenges there were in that model, kind of like Concord, like I just feel like I've done so well in overcoming challenges in models this year. So proud of how that Tucano turned out. And next, that PC9 I built, the Irish Aircore one, it just looks so great. So happy that I built that. And can we also talk about the fact that I upped my editing game this year? I made a really cool intro on the tornado video, which kind of bombed if I'm really honest, but hey, I thought the 90s style TV advert I did at the start was actually really cool, and the overall model turned out pretty great. I used some techniques that I learned in an Airfix book, which I'm going to do a video on at some point, but yeah, I've just embraced doing new things this year and overcoming challenges. And I also built one of my childhood wishes, which was the Turkish Stars display team F5. That's the PM models kit, and it released quite recently, and the video did really badly, but I'm so proud of it. I did such a good job, and the video in the end looked fantastic. It's still on my shelf, and I love looking at it every single day. I also had new airbrushes provided to me from Gaahleri. I had a new paint provided to me, which is a Kaleido paint, and I had a new manufacturer reach out to me as well, which is Neo Eco, and they've sent me an airbrush as well, which hasn't come out in any of the videos yet, but I have been using on stream. And it's so cool to feel like I'm actually getting some recognition and starting to be able to, try those new things. And I'm as honest as I can. I never agree to do sponsored videos at the moment. I've not done any paid reviews or anything. I literally just get sent it, no obligation to even do a video, so I just use them, and if I like the products I'll mention them, and that's what I've done. It's been really cool to be able to try these new products, because I'm telling you, I love the Gaahleri paints. They're fantastic for the things I've used them on. I'm not sure how well they'll be for like camo, but I've got some products coming out that will be released in 2025 that are just fantastic. I'm also really proud of my vlogging again this year. Whilst it isn't like as much as it was before with me going to model shows, I still did Bolton, Stoke-on-Trent and Scale Model World, and my Scale Model World coverage this year was so much better than it has been in previous years, and I'm excited to do that again next year. Of course, Bolton will be coming up soon, and I will be there again, hopefully with some special surprises, but we'll see. Now, I haven't got out the volume of models that I normally do. Whilst I still got a good number of models done, and I actually have at least 3 more done, ready for videos next year, it's been really hard. There's been a couple of things that have affected this, but we'll talk about YouTube first. YouTube is a grind, and I do it as a supplement to my hobby. It pays for the hobby itself, it gives me a bit more drive to do things, and also, really importantly, helps me meet amazing people. I am privileged enough to have become friends with some of my fellow content creators and some of the people that I meet at modelling shows and through YouTube. That doesn't mean it's easy though, because even though I do it kind of casually, I always look at the numbers. And sometimes videos do awfully. My most recent few videos have bombed, and that has been devastating. When you put in literally hours, sometimes a day's worth of work, and it just doesn't go anywhere. Now, it used to be that your channel would get pushed to subscribers, and then it would get pushed to recommended based on what, you know, your subscribers may have watched and how that relates to other people similarly, like watching things and having similarities, but that's changed now. It's all about the hype, and I don't just mean the hype as in like, you know, you push the button on mobile to give someone hype on a video. I mean, it has to be super relevant, or it has to be like an on-trend product, or it just has to be lucky to be a video that just gets pushed to a couple of people. It's been really hard because some of my stats, like my thumbnail has had like a really good percentage, my watch time and engagement have all been really high, but the video just doesn't go to anyone and it just sits there and rots. It's really heartbreaking. So I'm going to make a bit of a change next year. I'm not going to be doing videos in the same way. Now, hopefully there'll actually be more videos, but I'm going to follow the wisdom of a lot of my contemporaries. A lot of them will do an unboxing video and then a build video. Now, for people who are like god tier modelers, I'm talking like Mac Models, Night Shift, Plasmo. You can just put out one video whenever you want and you'll be amazing. I am not that though. I am the most mediocre modeler known to the human race. Like, I am just average, but I have a lot of people who watch me because of my personality and my passion, and I'm going to try and do it in a different way where I do an unboxing video with some more information the first week, and then the next week I'll do the build. I don't like unboxing videos, but they do well, and everyone I know who does them, they do well. So I kind of need to, unfortunately. It means that you'll get to see me more consistently, and hopefully I won't feel as burnt out, because if I have a week where I'm just like, I can't do this, I can just pop out an unboxing. Also, unboxings tend to be evergreen content, which is frustrating but true. There's also been some other challenges this year. For those who watch this channel for a very long time, obviously you know that I'm a queer person, and the world has become increasingly less kind to people like me. I have found it very hard this year at times. I got into a really dark place earlier this year, and sometimes I'm still there, and I try and just carry on, because what else can you do? So, what else can you do? The reality is, the world is probably going to get more hostile to people like me. And all I can do is continue to exist, because my existence is my resistance. So I am going to carry on. I'm going to still wear bright clothes and have bright hair, bright makeup, and try and bring some joy to the world. It's been 7 years since I really became myself, and I have no intention of that ever changing. And it's really important for people like me to exist, to show that I am a normal, boring person. And like, that's all I want to be, is just a normal, boring person. I don't really talk about it a lot on this channel because this channel is about modeling, but this community is full of people who are all different. Either you're a veteran, you're disabled, you're someone who experiences poor mental health, you're neurodivergent, or you're just someone who has a hobby that's different to other people. This community is full of differences, and I've never felt more at home. I feel really lucky to have a space here, to have a space with you, where I can just be myself and talk about planes and model kits and Yugoslavian aircraft that no one outside of the Balkans even really knows or cares about, that I, for some reason, have collected more of them than is sanely possible. I feel really lucky. Even though things are getting hard, and I imagine they get worse in 2026, I am still optimistic. Optimistic that I can try and make the world slightly brighter for someone else. If I can bring a smile to someone's face, then I've succeeded. So yeah, didn't expect to get like that upset or passionate, but yeah, thought I should include that bit at the end because my videos have been all over the place, and that's part of the reason for it. To really be clear, I am okay. I still have bad days. I still have days where it's really hard for me and for Mr. Modeler because of how bad it gets, but I'm still standing. And hopefully it will be for a really long time. Next year then. So, what are we doing next year? Well, B36 for a start. Mr. Modeler has been nagging me to get that model done, and I will get it done, I promise you. It's on the list to start doing live streams again where I do build the B36. It shouldn't actually take that long because it's quite a simple model once you get into it. It's more that I've just been putting it off because of the size, and I have no idea how I'm doing a video on it. We'll work it out. Another project I didn't do this year was World War 1. I'm not going to say that I'm going to get that done in 2026. I can't promise that. I would hope to. In reality, probably going to aim for 2028 for that, because then it's, I guess, at least another anniversary of the war, and it makes sense to do it then, and it gives me 2 years to pump out a load of models and make an awesome diorama. So might be that I aim for that for 2028. Put out a couple of builds of World War 1 aircraft over this time, and we'll see. I can say there is something really exciting happening for French February that I'm super hyped to see, and you'll see it when you see it, but there is a great model coming for that. Hopefully more collabs will be coming during the year as well. I have also tried to work on a really big collab with other creators, but I was a bit late in sending out invitations to collaborating, and it's been a bit of a mess, but there will hopefully be at least one of those videos coming out. It'll probably be February, March time. It should hopefully be good, but it does depend on, the responses I get from people. Over the course of next year as well, I hope to continue to make display teams. I'm hoping I'm going to get to do another history of a display team. I do have the one lined up that I really want to do. It's hopefully quite an easy one to do as well, that I'm going to check before I go ahead and do it. I was just going to do a normal video of my top 5 best models, my top 5 worst models this year, which other creators will do, and I love watching, and I used to love making those videos, but I just felt like I needed to say more. This video is probably a bit of a mess, and I'm sorry for taking you on this really weird video. It's been a lot of re-recording bits because I just couldn't get the words right, so who knows how this has turned out. Hopefully I got some sort of correct wording in all the retakes. Thank you for being here though. I really appreciate all of you being here. It's been such a challenging year, and I really hope that next year we can just continue to shine, to thrive, and to show the world that everything can get better. Because in the end, love always wins. See you later. Bye. A shout out goes to all of my channel members, whether starter kit or advanced kit, you help keep the channel going. A big shout out goes to my advanced kit level members, which are Simon's Modelling Shed, Moreton Bay Modelling, Greg Webb, Hobby Time, Perfect Parody, David Price, Angel, Masked Hand, Ian Ellison, Jocks Model Bench, Taggers 365, Bobby G, Bob and Genevieve Albridge, Dafty Duck, David Barber, Jeff's Dioramas, and my 2 longest term subscribers at Advanced Kit level member, Explosive Water and Crazy Like Jeff. Thank you all so much. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, make sure to subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date on the latest and greatest videos. I also do live streams on the weeks where I don't put out a video, so make sure you keep up with them too. And here's a recommended video, just you. See you later, love you, bye!